Good morning and welcome to Startup Capital, Harare's wake-up call with me, Penny Pangetti.
Kickstart your day in the capital city. Be in the know, get a few laughs.
I always have a smile on my face because you guys are consistent in your losses.
Learn a lot and even stand a chance to win. All this and more on the Startup Capital with Penny Pangetti. Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Capital 100.4 FM, leading the conversation.
The Queen Monkey is in the house. Sokostina on Capital 100.4 FM, leading the conversation.
Every Sunday between 6 and 9 is when I lead the conversation, but the conversation's not fun if I don't have anyone to talk to. And today I have Pineapple. So what's your real name anyway?
Chengetayi Mnisi Samoyo. It's a mouthful, I know.
No, it's just Chengetayi. Like,
girl,
I
stop.
know. Like,
Yeah.
What were they wanting to preserve?
Me, I guess.
You.
I hope.
But of course they would want to preserve you. So welcome home.
Girl.
Home. So tell me about this amazing coincidence that this is exactly today in a year ago that you left.
Wow. Yes, it's crazy. Thank God for Facebook.
Yes.
You know, when they bring back that whatever. So I just noticed, you know, like I was sitting right there and I have my picture doing this.
Yes.
And I'm like, yo, goodbye, Capital. It's been amazing. I remember sobbing. You know when the
I
news
know.
is about to
Oh,
come
mommy.
on.
I did that when I left the
you're just
other
like,
station.
And you're just like, you're listening to Capital. It's almost 2 a.m. It's time for the news. And then,
And then it went south.
Yeah.
But it's been a crazy journey, hasn't it?
It has.
But that's not the journey I really want to start with, because I'll catch that journey like second half of your life. Because you are like, what, 26 now?
Girl,
What, how old are you?
-2.
You're 24?
Yeah.
Really? No, it's because we're talking about this girl who
Yeah,
just, who just had the craziest thing happen.
Yeah.
So you're 24?
Yep.
Oh, sweetie, you're so
Just.
tender. But you're so mature. That's ridiculous.
Thank you.
So where were
Thank
you
you.
born?
In Swaziland, actually.
So you are not, that explains the behind.
I knew you were going to say that. I always get that. Because when people hear, when they hear my name, Chengetayi Mnisi, right?
Yeah.
They're like, okay, are you from Blawayo
Or
something? I'm
something.
like, no.
So you actually say Swati.
Yes, my father was a Swati.
And your mom is the
My mom is the Simbo
So you said was his dad late?
Yes.
He died when you were how old?
When I think I was like 15,
Aw,
16. Somewhere there.
mommy. But at least I know you don't have daddy issues, because I know your husband is young and hot. You didn't go and marry a daughter. So
Not at all.
born in Swaziland, and then what happened?
And then I was brought here straight after. So I am literally as Zimbo as they come.
So you were brought home soon after.
Yeah.
And you grew up where?
I grew up in a lot of places.
Tell me where you
Wow,
went.
that is actually a tricky question.
tell me.
I wasn't
me.
ready.
Where were you? Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Borrowdale, actually, Greyston Park,
And
with
then?
my granny, because when my mom had me, she was in varsity.
Okay.
So then she went to varsity to finish school. So I was between homes, between my granny, so it would be Borrowdale, Maybury.
Wasn't Maybury your mom?
No,
Who
it
wasn't?
was my great granny who is still
Sure.
alive to this day.
Your great grandmother is still alive.
Yes, Mbuya Goto.
My weekend. So where were your parents? Why were you being between your grandmother and your great grandmother?
Mom was in school.
And dad?
You know, she still had to. Dad was living his best life.
Oh, okay. So wait, you are a fun story. So you're a single mother. Okay, single mother with grandmothers.
Exactly.
You're a matriarchally brought up
Yes,
young lady.
Yes.
Okay, so your dad was living his best life still in Swaziland.
Yep.
So it made mom pregnant. Where was mom at school?
In Swaziland as
What
well.
was she studying?
I have no idea.
Did she finish it?
Yes, she did.
So she left
did.
you, went back, and
Yes,
did
and
she
then she
carry on with
finished.
dad?
No. No.
Really?
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Did you ever have a relationship with your dad?
No. Funny story, actually. I only knew him after he died.
Oh, no.
That's when I knew his name and everything, and I was like,
But you had his surname.
yes, funny enough.
How did that happen?
Life, bruh. Life.
Because I know right back then in Zimbabwe, you couldn't just get a surname unless your father approved.
Yeah.
So what happened there?
I actually have a Swazi birth certificate. Like, I'm
Oh.
Swazi, but I also have a
Zim birth
birth
certificate.
certificate without his name.
So wait,
but with his
does your
surname.
ID say alien?
No.
Okay.
I'm a Zimbo by registration. I registered.
You're on Capital 104 FM, leading the conversation. Your girl, Sokostina, with her girl, Pineapple. We'll find out how she became Pineapple, but she was born up Chenge, and she's white. And guys, if you must know, she has a behind, like
why?
Burkina Faso time.
Why though?
No, because I celebrate it. That's the one thing God just changed me. Like, Jesus.
I see.
Why?
I see.
Okay, so then you came here and you were in between Greystone Park, Maybrain.
Yeah.
And where were you going to school?
Greystone Park. I actually started off Greystone Park Primary, and then I moved to Chishawasha Mission. Bruh.
Chishawasha
It was
Mission.
real, yeah. So
Isn't St.
grade 4
Dominic's?
into grade 5. St. Dominic's, the primary school.
Oh,
There's
okay.
the primary across the
Okay.
road.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it was...
Why were you sent off to boarding?
Granny had to move
To where?
America.
Your
Yeah.
grandmother's bougie.
Yes.
Okay.
One of those. Her hubby actually wasn't feeling too well, so I had to get medical attention there.
Okay.
And Pampas Namuna is also in Tora, you know, in day school. So
Did
I
you
had
by
to go to
any
boarding.
chance feel abandoned?
Definitely.
Oh, really?
Definitely. I cried that day like no one's business. I was like, why are you leaving me? Like when the car drove off and it was just dust, and I'm like, so that was sad.
Another one bites the dust.
You know, like this is my life right now. But it was a good thing for me.
Was
You
it?
know, I strongly believe it was, because I was a bit spoiled. I was a crybaby, and you know. I was
And how
so,
often did you see your mom?
So mom actually left when I was in grade 4. Exactly. Yeah. She left when I was in grade 4.
To go where?
To go to the UK.
Okay, so mom, after school, she came back.
A bit.
A bit.
Yes.
Then she went back to Swaziland.
No.
No, then
So
that's when
she finished school. I'm a bit blurry when
Okay.
it comes to that
Okay.
part of life. But then when she came back, she then remarried,
Uh-huh.
and then she had my younger sister, and then the husband passed on.
Oh, shame.
May his soul rest in peace. He had a stroke, and then he
Were
passed
you in
on.
good relations with him?
Yeah, no, he was a cool dad.
Okay.
He was a cool father.
So did you
figure.
stay with him? No.
Yes.
Okay,
we
you
stayed
did.
with him, but it was for a brief period of time. We
Okay.
stayed with him, and then he passed on, and then that's when mom then went to the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she went to the UK with your sister?
Yes.
Okay. Why were you left behind?
I don't know. I still don't know the
Did you
answer
ask
to that
her?
question. I have,
And?
but I don't know, man.
How did that make you feel?
It broke my heart, to be honest, because I felt like you know, like, and yeah, like it was. I felt really broken and really unloved and really unwanted, you know, because I'm like, you're my mother. You're supposed to want me. I
But
feel
Gran
like you
has
should have
gone.
taken
So
care
who
of
were you
me.
left with? The
Great
grandmother?
granny. The real G.
Okay, so then, so then you finished Kushawasha. Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Queen Elizabeth.
You're a QE girl.
Yes, from Form 1 to Form 6.
You were at QE. And how was that life?
It was tough.
Why?
I won't even lie, because girls are mean.
We are.
Girls are nasty.
They are. I also went to an all girls school. I know what you're talking about.
You know this. So I was in boarding school, and for the first 2 years, and it was okay. I mean, I had like my big sisters, you know, who were kind of like, oh, kamwanaka, whatever, and that was cool. And then, and I used to dance a lot. I
So when
actually
did you
started
start dancing? Do you
in-
wait and say, we are what time?
Tisu. I used to do the act almost. I actually started in primary school because we used to entertain ourselves.
Okay.
We didn't have a TV. So we and Saka my bucket to batenda pampa and slab.
Batanga kurowa madidi.
Totanga kurowa ma bucket. Tichiro va jive. Taito tana Sean Paul. Semi koso them. I don't really care what people say. But anyway, we used to have the time.
See,
of
can you
our
see? I
lives.
also used to do that. Okay.
I see. Go.
And you had, so that's when you started
So
dancing.
that's when I started dancing, and it continued through to high school as well. Form 1, you know, And then you get into a crew and then you start rehearsing and whatever, and you're like, "Tirkwenda kuma gig," but you're Form 1s and you don't know what a gig is, and you never go.
I know.
So that was.
But Kwankune Mavi show, right?
Yeah.
So that's where you used to perform?
No.
Why not?
Because Kwankune ma Form 4 itamba.
So what? Like, guys.
It was just scary. Like, we were tiny when we were in Form 1.
So was I. Like, did you see me? Okay, this happened.
But
after I gave birth.
I've seen a picture of you in high school.
You saw me, guy. Hey, my guy, I used to dance. Like, people knew when she rapped. Okay, I'm lying. People at Bondi are listening. They're like, Soko. So you went to Queen Elizabeth and you started dancing. So when you were Queen Elizabeth, is that when you also then started?
Dancing?
No, like you were in a crew when you were in primary school.
No, when I was in primary school, it was just for entertainment.
And then crew happened at Queen Elizabeth.
Crew happened at Queen Elizabeth.
So who was in your crew?
There was Nicole and Fadzi.
Where are they?
And Lois. Fadzi still dances to this day. Nicole, I see her on Facebook doing her thing. And Lois, she's living life. They're around.
Someone is there around. But you're the one who's decided to make this professional.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then we actually continued. And then the Form 1, Form 2 group broke up because, we had then split into classes.
Of course.
And then we got into another crew.
Who was in that crew?
TLC.
Oh, my God. Were you left eye? Were you left eye? Tell me you were left eye.
Let me tell you that at that point, I didn't even know who TLC was.
My God. So
it was just the initials of our names.
Really?
Tashinga, Lois, and Chenge.
Never.
I kid you not.
Because I was in a crew called TLC and I was left eye. So I'm like, really? And I actually used to draw the thing on my face.
Yeah, no, it was just
simple. So
simple.
TLC was dancing way now, because now you were senior, so you could dominate the dance floor.
Yes. No, now we were dancing to my shows. Of
course. I don't know about those gouache schools, because our schools are like Marist.
No, what's up, girls? That's what's up. Once a queen, always a queen.
Whatever. Yeah. And then you started dancing a lot.
Yeah, it was.
Who taught you the routines?
We taught each other.
Okay.
And
Chenge, do you think you were not reeled in because you stayed with your grandmother, or she was feeling sorry for you? Because you seemed like you did what you wanted.
Kinda, sorta, but no. No, I've never looked at it
like that. You just thought you had a cool grandmother.
Yeah.
And your mom you still communicated with her?
We do. Our relationship is actually much better now. Then it was crappy, because there's no Facebook, there's no Twitter, there's no WhatsApp, there's nothing. You have to rely on a phone call. And if you're in boarding, that
did
phone
she
call never comes. No, when I was in boarding school, there were no phones at all.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So then you and TLC started happening. Were you winning these variety shows?
Yeah, I mean, we made a name for ourselves.
Okay.
We were the it girls.
They were like, we're waiting for them to show up and dance.
But the funny thing is, I always find myself in these situations.
Where?
Because when I finished primary, I was over it. I was like, and whatever. I was just going through my abandonment issues or whatever. So I was like, I just want to go through high school and just be undercover and just finish.
So you're not denying. Invisible. So I'm right that you actually did have abandonment issues from your mom and your dad, and you didn't know your dad. And so Form 3 is when your dad passed away. Sorry.
Actually.
When did your dad pass away?
I think it's like 2015. No, it was actually way after. Way after. Yeah, I lie when I say 20.
So
when
how
a person
old
has
were
been
you?
Dead to you for the longest time.
No, you could wait. Was he dead to you because it was not your choice, or he was dead to you because your mother made him dead to you?
No, it was dead. He was dead to me because I never
Did your mother
knew
try
him.
and make you know him? Because I think it's the responsibilities of mothers to let them know their dads.
Yeah.
Us know our dads.
But
so
then
was there that initiation from your mom to make sure that you know your dad?
No. I think it's because I was also a kid and I wouldn't have understood some of the things that they went through. And even till now, I think it's a sore spot for her.
Okay.
But so I haven't really wanted to push that issue.
But you should. I mean, it is your right to know. You are now married, which we'll talk about later. Sorry, guys, she's married. And some of these things are critical for your own growth and your own marriage to know what happened and why you never had contact with your dad. Yeah.
But you know, I've never really been bothered about it.
Or maybe you think you're too young to unravel such things.
At that point, yes. And even now, I'm still like,
I'm still 24.
I don't know.
I can hold until I'm 30.
Yeah, like, let's just see how this goes.
Okay.
You know?
So
then we got to lower 6. And then Tashinga then left the school, you know. It's kind of heartbroken.
Where did she go?
I think she went to... I don't even remember the school, to be honest. I just remember they wore pink uniforms.
I don't know that school.
Yeah.
That sounds creepy.
Right.
And then...
But she went to that school, and then we continued. And then, funny thing...
Did you add a new member to TLC?
No.
You just was LC now.
Yeah, we did, like, for one performance.
Okay.
With this chick called Sibo. But then that was, like, it.
Okay.
And then I got into a leadership position, so I couldn't be...
You're you mean you were a fed?
I was the head girl.
You were a head girl?
Yes, girl.
Get out of town.
You didn't know that now.
I didn't know. You were a head girl?
Yeah.
So you were that disciplined?
I
Were you
guess.
that brainy as
I
well?
guess.
Were you that bright?
I was an average student. I won't lie.
So how did you make it to head girl?
Because I know how to win people.
No, you're a Game of Thrones. That's
yeah,
what
I
you
know
are.
how to play people. I know how to get my way. You know?
Hey, you probably played me already. I couldn't be bothered.
You know, so I wanted it, and I told myself I'm going to get it.
Okay.
There were 9 other people that they thought could do the same job.
Okay.
But I went in there, and I was just like, "This is."
You were
my thing.
interviewed?
Yeah, we were interviewed.
And you knew it that it was
knew
going to
it.
be yours.
I knew it probably sounded vain at that time when they said, "So who do you want to be the head girl next year, Chengetayi?" I was like, "Me." And I was like, "Okay, why?" I feel like I can lead the school the way it's supposed to be led. I've been here since Form 1. I think I can handle the
Did you lead the
responsibility.
school the way it was supposed to be led?
I think I did.
Oh, it was the most lit year ever.
It was. Okay, it was for me and my stream. When I was with my girls, it was fun times.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
And then
But
you'd wear your
to the
face.
school, it was no nonsense. Pavaenzwa gogo yangu ichirira then.
Your way.
It was-
Wangotori ne rhythm ye
Yes,
go-go.
girl.
Ah, did you like
Mutu
tap
ya
tap
irira.
walk walk?
It was the
tap
ta
tap.
ta 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 ta.
Okay.
That's no nonsense. It was fun.
And they would all go into formation.
Kata.
Well, you're on Capital
would scatter.
100.4 FM. We're having the most fun. Girl talk right here.
Yeah.
We're talking to Pineapple, who I didn't even know was 24. Didn't know was a head girl. I didn't even know she was Swati. I mean, like, that explains a whole lot of things. And she's one of those. Vadezukuru vagogo.
I love my
Have you
granny.
seen this?
Oh, Lord.
This Ningligini Aganzi, I saved my mom as mwana wa gogo. Have you?
Because kamwana wago.
No, I'm going to go mwana wa gogo. Well, let me pay some bills and I get back to you just right away.
Zvidzivirire iwe nemhuri yako kubva kuchirwere chekorera. Chii chinonzi korera? Korera chirwere chemanyoka anoita kuti munhu arutse uye chinokonzerwa neutachiwana hwekorera. Korera inotapuriranwa sei? Korera inotapuriranwa kuburikidza nekudya chikafu kana kumwa mvura ine utachiwana. Ndezvipi zviratidzo zvekorera? Manyoka uye munhu anogona kurutsa. Kana isina kurapwa, korera inokonzera kupera kwemvura mumuviri memunhu nekufa. Korera inodzivirirwa sei? Gezai maoko nesipo kana madota mumvura inochururuka musati mabata zvekudya, mabva kuchimbuzi kana kuti mambobata murwere wekorera. Imwai mvura yambofashaidzwa kana yamboiswa mushonga wechlorine. Bikai zvekudya zvonyatsoibva pamwe nekudya zvichiri kupisa. Sukai michero nemiriwo nemvura yakachena inochururuka. Musakwazisane nemaoko panzvimbo dzine veruzhinji, zvikuru panguva inenge chinetsa korera. Mariro ese ekorera anofanira kutungamirwa namazvikokota veutano. Chengetai mvura muzvigubhu kana migomo yakachena uye inovharika. Rasai marara kusanganisira netsvina yemuzvimbuzi nenzira inokurudzirwa neveutano. Kana uchifungidzira kuti wave nekorera, enda kukirinika kana chipatara chiri padyo newe. Kana muchifungidzira kuti munharaunda menyu mave nekorera, zivisai veutano kana vechipatara nekuchimbidza. Ngatishandei pamwe chete mukudzivirira korera.
Chiziviso ichi machiunzirwa neMinistry of Health and Childcare vachibetserwa neUnicef neOxfam.
It's back, it's bigger, it's better. Old Ads Events presents the Ultimate Man Cave on Saturday, the 1st of December 2018 at Lake Chivero Recreational Park from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. featuring Atamarara, Dr. Munyaradzi Mujuru, Kuda Matambo, Vova Abednego Chikanda, and a surprise female guest speaker. It's time to chill and take in discussions covering men's health and wellness, retirement and planning, grooming etiquette and fitness, plus relationships in the male environment. Get ready to unwind and get into the festive mood with host DJ Mox the Moxinator. Tickets available at $40 bond, inclusive of lunch. Get to enjoy free game viewing, wine tasting, fishing, and lots more. For more information and bookings, contact Agnes Ruona on 0733 309 228 or Chipo Mangwayana on 0772 902 478. The Ultimate Man Cave is sponsored by First Mutual Health, Zim Parks, East Point, Africa Safari and Team Building, Polycycle Zimbabwe, and Premier Medical Aid Society.
The Queen Monkey is in the house. Sokostina on Capital 100.4 FM, leading the conversation.
Leading the conversation every Sunday between 6 and 9 and between 7 and 8, you know, I host someone who's doing the most. And I bumped into a 24-year-old. I didn't even bump into her. She's been here before. Yeah. And we're getting closer and closer to her journey to where she is right now. So after Upper 6 at Queen Elizabeth, what did you do? Now, pineapple, the pineapple.
I took 2 gap years.
Guys, there's nothing called a gap years. It's called a gap year. Why were you gap yearsing?
2 gap years.
Why were you gap yearsing?
I was dancing.
Where?
And I didn't know what to do with my life.
So where were you dancing?
Okay, let me be honest. I did not know what I wanted to do. We were not properly guidance cancelled.
Okay, but you were the head girl.
I know.
We're not bright enough to Google what you wanted to do with your life.
I thought I wanted to get into politics because I was a junior parliamentarian.
Okay.
But
no. So you didn't even want to go and study Pollard anyway?
I did. And I think the greatest thing
let's
happened.
First ask, did you pass
your
did. A-levels? How many units
I
did
got
you
11 units.
Oh, it's not units, it's points. Okay.
For the record, I got 8 units at grade 7.
Anyway, that's how old I am. So you
11
got
points.
11 points.
Yes.
And with those 11 points, you were still in oblivion of what you were supposed to do.
I was, but I did apply to the UZ.
Okay.
And they denied my application.
Okay.
Which is the greatest thing that they ever did for me.
Oh, really? Why?
Yes, because I never saw myself as a uni person.
Why?
You know, because I feel like it's a lot.
What's a lot about going to uni?
I've never liked that lifestyle.
So
I never thought it would be me.
Okay, so what did you do after your gap years while you were dancing? Did you even go to post-education school?
I did.
What did you study?
I did. I studied journalism and mass communication at the Christian College of Southern Africa.
No, if you're a course-trained journalist, you're a journal, my guy.
Okay.
All right, so rewind. So in these 2 stuck years of yours that you were dancing, who were you dancing with? And were you dancing for money, or you were just being...
Girl, when you say dancing for money, it's like...
Not like a stripper.
Stripper things.
No, but I respect strippers. So you know.
That's what's up.
I mean, were you dancing for... What were you doing? Okay, tell us before we get insinuated thoughts.
Okay, so... what even happened? So Amara Brown had auditions.
Okay.
And it by the book cafe. I went to the book cafe with my friend Fadzi. She's the one who actually told me about it.
Okay.
And then we went, and then and then we did the auditions and whatever. And then I made it to like the top 4.
Okay.
But they only wanted 2 people, and they were more seasoned dancers.
Okay.
This chick called Tandi and Melo.
Okay.
You know Melo? Yeah. And then they got the part. And then, that was cool. And I was like, thank you so much for the opportunity. You know, it was amazing. And then I went home. And then next thing, I get a call, and they're like, okay, we need you to come through.
Okay.
You know, and I solely believe that it was because I said thank you.
Okay.
To be honest. And then from there, I started dancing with Amara, for Amara. You know, at
You're
her
in
shows.
Amara videos? No,
just not in videos, on shows.
Okay.
Yes. That time, Dopaitwa... I don't remember this, by OH. I think it's by OH.
No, sorry,
whatever that, and like those are the kind of shows that we did. So I was an in and out kind of person. I just go in, do my job, and
leave.
go back home.
Okay.
You know, I wasn't about that life because I knew that I wanted to be someone and my reputation mattered. So
Okay.
I wasn't about to spoil it for these industry niggas. You know what I mean?
What do you know? I don't know what you mean.
Okay. So in the entertainment industry,
Mm.
you know, guys always think that if you're a dancer or if you're female, basically, you are up for grabs.
What
You know,
grabs are these?
Like sexual
Don't speak
grabs.
in code on my
Okay,
show.
I'm sorry. Like, if you're a dancer, then we can sleep with you, we can do whatever we want with you. But I've always been like a no nonsense person.
So you say you're a principled young lady. You don't have to claim it because there could be a guy out there going, pineapple. Tomuziva.
Yeah.
So you've been principled.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you would
so-
be in and out, you
and-
dance and you leave.
And I knew where I was coming from.
Where were you coming
You know,
from?
I'm coming from a home where you have to work for what you want, because my great grandmother is not working.
Okay.
You know, I can't tell her, "Mbuya, ndikunzwa kuda yogurt."
But wasn't your
Mas."
mother sending you money
know.
from the UK?
No, not frequently.
Okay.
You know,
so how did you and your great grandmother survive then?
She has other kids.
Okay.
You know, my mom is one of them zukurus, but her kids would chip in and whatever.
Which
So
is
we
your
were okay.
grandmother?
Yes, my
Okay.
grandmother and her sisters.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were okay.
We were okay for the basics, you know what I
Alright,
mean?
uh-huh.
But to my luxuries, like your own lotion and, you know, your own brand of pads and things like that,
Akunezo.
you couldn't go and say, Gogo, I feel like spoiling myself today, so
Okay.
chimbonipewa kamarike Coke.
No. So
Just
you
like, what?
you ate
My
what
bad.
you killed.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So that's how I got into it, because I was working, and it was to build like a future for myself, because I really wanted to be this person who makes it in the entertainment industry and open doors for, you know, other female dancers and whatever. Like, it was
So for how long did you dance for Amara with this in and out behavior of yours?
it was for like a year.
Uh.
It was for like a year, and then she got other dancers.
Why?
then-
Why did you get fired?
I actually don't know. I think I'll have to ask her.
Wait, but you know, I think there's a pattern here. You don't like to conclude things. Like you don't want to find out
I'm
why
not a
things don't.
confrontational person.
But
and
then, does it
sometimes
not
I just,
affect you, Pineapple?
It does, but I feel like sometimes I shouldn't push. You know,
To
like,
find out why you've been treated a certain way.
yeah.
Like
And
you
it's
shouldn't
bad.
push. It is
It's
bad.
bad.
Like
It's-
when you're
it's a bad
30, it's
thing.
gonna be like.
Yeah, it's a
It's
bad
gonna be
thing.
messy.
You know,
No,
now that I'm hearing it out loud,
Yeah.
it's really bad. But that's the kind of person that I am.
So
I'm
you were just
"Eh."
told don't come, and you just didn't come.
Yeah,
and then
we
that
weren't
was
called,
it.
and that was it.
So if she calls you to come dance today, you will go.
No.
Why not?
I'm over it.
Okay. See?
I'm over
Can you
it.
see? Do you see the disc? Can you see? There's something there.
Yeah.
Karibu that you need to sort out.
Yeah, but-
and it doesn't mean you need to talk to her, but
Yeah.
it could be self healing or self processing of why is it that
you
this
know what I think?
continuously happens.
I think it's because I'm so used to not getting closure, so I'm fine with it.
No,
you
but
know?
closure
I'm fine
is
with
vital for you, man.
I get it, but
'Cause God leaves
sometimes you
ends.
don't get it, and I haven't gotten closure in so many parts of my life. So I'm just like, I still have to move on, Chengi. The sun is coming up in the
the morning,
morning
and it
tomorrow.
will set
so,
again.
girl, you just have to move. If that person never comes back to you to say I'm sorry or to explain, because I feel like decent human beings do that.
But we're all not decent. though.
Exactly. Now that's a personal problem.
Well, I'm
for
still
those
giving
people.
you the Celestine prophecy when I'm done reading
Okay.
it. Because the past, when it's not dealt with, it causes a blockage.
Yeah.
And we don't want you to block my bam nini. I mean, like, seriously. It's too cute for that. So,
Yeah.
and then you left Amara, and then
Yeah.
what happened?
And then, Chakatombotamba Nana, I remember dancing for Gaspi at some point. That was a cool time. That was a cool
You danced
time.
for who?
Gaspi
What
Warrior.
songs were you dancing to?
It is a unononga. It is a unononga. Miguel.
Serious?
Yes.
Handina se unonongere ndo yongatotamba pano timbotamba
So God,
routine.
let's not go there.
Hiya,
I don't even
Jesus is
remember.
Lord.
But that was such a terrible experience. Okay,
Mm.
it was a great experience from, you know, I'm performing with this awesome person, but the stereotype that came with it, because
Which was
Chichingoenda
that?
pa stage, Shakutonzi Maure.
I know.
And you're just like, you don't even know me. How are you calling
because
me
people
that?
are like that. Like people are just vile.
Yeah, and it was a turning point for me.
But so no
of
longer was a
sorts.
song.
It was
I'm
a
just
jam.
saying.
It was a jam.
Yeah.
No, all morals were lost when that song came on.
Rasa unu, like Fred would say, just rasa unu.
But at that point, I was just like, you know what? This is not what I want for myself. So performances, I've had.
This is
my
in the
run
2
with
gap
them.
years.
Yes, it's in the 2 gap years.
Okay.
Then my mom was like, you know, when the hammers start asking, "Kuti saka mwana wenyu askwenda kuchikoro?"
Okay, and what does kutendera nemabend?
Upenyu wake achingotijikira sadza redu bamba bamba.
My way.
And you're just like, okay, I need to do something with my life. So my mom actually suggested that I do, what is this called?
What?
PR.
Okay.
PR. That PR. And then I was just like, no, I don't think it's me. Hey?
Okay.
And then I went for journalism instead. And then that's when I went to Kosa 2015, 2016. And funny enough, PR actually, I got a distinction in it. I got a distinction in it. So she knew. You know, but it was just like whatever, and you know, finished with Kosa, and then in that time, that's when I did my internship with Nafuna, and it was a great opportunity as well, you know, because now tamu media.
Because I think you were a voice on Angry Mwana, or you were Angry Mwana.
No, I was the voice on Angry
Which
Mwana.
Can you do the voice?
Oh, jeez. Give me a line. What should I say? Wow.
No, but I know why you would be Gogo, because you were around Gogo.
Exactly. So I
see, life is full of coincidences.
It is. It is, and I loved it because I could hear my grannies. I died for this country. But anyway, yeah. And then they just, you know, they tweak it a little. And
of course, they do the most with the voice.
That was me.
So how was Nafuna? What did you learn from there?
Oh gosh, admin.
Okay. Were you a terrible administrator?
I had never been an administrator, so I didn't know how it went. And then just behind the scenes action, because you get to learn a lot. So we'd go for these shows, and then, you know, you're there, you know, shooting videos of people and scripting and doing all these things.
Is that when your broadcasting started?
Yes, that is. And the good thing is, when you're in a small company, people actually pay attention to you, and they hone in on your strengths, you know. And that's when I also started doing social media for them, you know, and you just have these little ideas and they're like, no, go for it. So that's when I realized that social media could actually be, you know, my
thing for you. Yeah. So then an opportunity happened. Capitalk went full throttle hunting for talent.
Yes.
And I remember you told me, I want to be on radio. And I'm like, so why are you not? And you know me, I'm like a horrible sister. Like, so why are you talking to me about it? Why are you not on air? And that's when you're like, fine, I'm going to do it. And then you went to Capitalk and you made it.
But the funny thing about Capitalk was I actually wasn't supposed to be on air.
Why?
Because I came in as a digital person.
Okay.
So your Twitter, your Facebook, your LinkedIn,
you were the person.
That was me.
Okay.
And then, you know, when we'd do the workshops and, you know, the trainings, then they'd just try everyone out, you know, and then one day they're just like, so the Capital Click is happening, you guys. Come up with a show, come up with a name. And that was it.
And then you went on air.
Yeah.
And how was that experience for you?
It was interesting.
How is radio broadcasting? Is it as horrible as people say it is?
It's not horrible.
Is it tough?
It is tough.
Why is it
tough? It's not as easy as people think, because there's actually a lot of work.
Okay.
You don't just wake up and start blurting things that you want to blurt. You know, you actually have to plan for a show. You call people, you make sure people show up. If they don't show up, you improvise.
Like you stood me up twice, eh? And
Girl,
I had to improvise.
It was once, though.
Twice in my world.
It was once.
2 gap years.
I'm sorry, girl.
Okay.
I see what you did there.
And
yeah,
I had
it
to
was-
improvise. Like,
yeah.
I actually had to improvise because I had an hour and I right.
Yeah,
What am I going to do here?
do?
And then
I
there's a show
apologize
I
for that
planned
one.
for you to come and co-host with me.
I didn't know that though.
And you didn't show up.
I'm
We
sorry,
spoke
girl.
about it and you thought I was joking. And then I also had to plan around that. That is just like you put
Yeah.
my life in acrobatic
Yeah.
behavior.
So-
like extreme sport.
The Capital Click, it was interesting, you know.
Because you're in a
Because-
duo.
Yes.
Which is more, it's actually harder than
it's worse.
solo on radio.
Yeah.
Why was
Because
it worse?
when you're solo, you know it's all on me.
Yeah.
You know, if I do well, I do well.
Well.
If I do a crappy job, it's all on me.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's a duo, you're always being compared.
Okay.
You know, and if you put in a certain
But why
amount
were you
of...
compared?
I
It's
actually...
a duo. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
synced. It's supposed to be seamless. People are supposed to
No.
be this and that. No, I've been
When
in a
you put,
duo
yeah,
before.
but when you put two people together, there's always going to be that comparison. I
Never.
mean, yeah.
Mine.
girl.
I was never compared. Maybe.
Really?
Never.
Maybe
was,
it's because
it was like Soko and SK.
Yeah.
Like there was no.
Yeah. But
there was
maybe
no
because
SK is better. Soko is better.
Uh-huh.
It was just Soko and SK. Yeah. So maybe because it was girls. I don't know.
yeah, maybe there's that too.
So it was extreme sport.
It was sometimes. It was.
So was it so bad that you had to leave, or something else happened?
No, it wasn't because of the show.
Mm.
No. I just got a better opportunity at that time.
So did you course between dancing and Capital or during?
It was before.
Before Capital.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't Capital started last year?
Yes.
Yes. So Kosa was 2015, 2016,
16.
2017
Okay.
Kosa.
Okay.
I mean 2017 Capital.
All right.
Exactly.
So if you're just joining us, you're on Capital 100.4 FM, leading the conversation. Your girl Sokostina with Pineapple, the Pineapple, aka Chengetayi. We should embrace Chengetayi. Then Chengetayi came to radio, and you did a year.
Yeah. Oh, and in that year, it wasn't just the Capital Click.
Okay.
I hosted this exact show.
Sure, inspired.
At some point.
Yes.
And then I had a Friday slot as well. So it was extreme sports. It
Yeah.
was a lot of hard work. And there are times when you had to fill in
For other people.
You know, Soul to Soul was a mission.
I think, you know what, I'm not showing off, but I'll do that with my eyes closed. I did it
know.
once, actually, with my eyes closed. Because Soul to Soul is me, really.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
no TV.
But you know what the issue was with that one?
What?
It's when people get so used to
To a
hearing
particular
a certain
voice.
person.
Yeah.
When you come there and you're not this sexy and sultry person, it's Urkujage.
Ah, my
Where is
God.
our host? And there's a person who said that to me, and I was just like, yo, your host is not here today. Deal with it.
You should call out people.
Yeah,
like,
deal
Asha.
with it. I'm here. So,
So I have the other side of the curse. I have the whole, let's dump the person who has this show and let's keep you. So,
Yeah.
And I'm always like, guys, don't ask me to fill in for people, because then they'll come back and you know it's gonna be hard. They'll be like, whatever.
And
So
when
so when did you fall in love? Because I mean, you got married this year.
yeah.
So while you were busy gap yearing, going into
Yeah.
school, when did you bump into your person?
I bumped into Taku.
TK, popularly known.
Yeah, but I call him Taku.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
he's
it's your
Taku to me,
person.
Yeah,
Mm.
my heart. In 2014, we met in 2014.
Okay. What were
Yeah.
you doing when you met him?
Dancing.
Where? At Gaspi.
Not at all. It was actually at Bonam Gabe's wedding.
You danced
rehearsals.
at that wedding?
Yes.
No way, mommy. Hats off.
Yeah, thank you.
You
It sucks
did?
that we weren't allowed phones and anything,
Uh-huh.
but we actually danced.
But I'm sure there's a video. You can ask them for it now.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
And how was that? What were you dancing to? You were just entertaining.
Yes,
Jay.
we were entertaining. It
Okay, so he was
fun.
also dancing
Yes,
there.
he
That's
was.
when you met him.
That's when I met
As a good audition to go and dance.
Yeah,
for.
pretty much.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Really? Who put you
Yeah.
together?
So funny thing, we actually weren't partners. We weren't dancing together. But I just saw him and I was like, okay, son, I'll see you. But whatever.
Okay.
Do you, boo? So I actually had another partner. But you know, when you see each other every day, and then we actually became close and we became friends.
Okay.
And then we did my flash mobs as
Okay.
well
Uh-huh.
around that time
Uh-huh.
for PSI, you know, when they introduced their protection and whatever. So we'd go to bars,
Yes.
go to Mabawa, doing these flash mobs. So that's when we really got close and we became friends. So even after that, we stayed in contact, and we were just besties, if you'd say. And then in 2015, I think that's when he was like, yo, he was single, I was single, and we're just like, why don't we try this out?
Were you really single, or you conveniently got rid of the person you were with?
No, I was really single. I don't know about him though, but I know yeah.
Well, so
no, he was single.
So in him being single, he didn't by any chance bump into you in pageants or while you were doing the most on the runway?
No.
So tell me about that life.
Jeez. Who are you?
I am
Who are
this girl.
You?
I have my people.
I love it. This is radio. Wow.
I have my people.
A lot of people don't know this, but in
Okay.
2014, I entered a pageant
Called
Miss Kevi.
Of course, mommy.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
I am not proud of that.
Why not? Because I'm proud of you're proud of you. So what happened? What made you join this pageant anyway?
I was
What
convinced.
What?
I was convinced
About that you were the curviest girl.
Yes. They were at the curvier girls.
Okay.
But I was made to believe that I stood a chance.
Okay. Who made you think? Who is this person? I want to meet them.
Edric.
Oh, the dance instructor.
I don't even know what I was doing there by Batanai Gardens that day. It was like, Chenge, you should try for this, man. You should just try for this. I was like, okay. Edric. Okay. And I just walked in there and like, okay, so turn around, see what you
So it was just thirsty judges. That's what I think. Like, they should give them water bottle. I just won thirstiest person at the gym award. So
they deserved my 1 liter. That's all I can say.
I've got 750, so I'm not yet that thirsty. So you did this pageant. Did you win?
I actually was second princess.
Oh, second curvy. Oh, sweetie.
And I met my best friend there.
Who's your best friend?
Her name is Chantal.
So Chantal's also curvy.
Yeah.
So like we should just be curvy as
Yes, girl.
those that are not shouldn't be our friends.
Yeah.
You should
That
go
was the only upside of that competition.
So does Taku know you did Miss Curvy?
He does.
Was he there?
No.
He just knew about
I
it.
wish he was my boyfriend at that point, because I know he would have showed up. I was dating a terrible human being at that point.
Did he show up?
No.
Was he upset?
No, he just wasn't bothered.
Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder you're not with him. So you've done everything in the industry. So you left Capitalk.
Yes.
To go where?
To Dicom McCann.
And what are you doing there?
I was a digital. Yes.
It was the.
Yeah, was.
Why don't I know it's a was?
No, because I never spoke about it. Till now, this is me actually.
Okay, so how long were you at Dicom?
9 months.
And then what happened? You got bored?
No.
What happened?
It was a lot.
Okay.
I am not built for the advertising industry.
Why not?
Because it's cutthroat. It's a lot of hours. You have to deal with a lot of egos. You'd think media has egos.
No.
Companies, corporates have egos.
Of course.
And you deal with people who are so condescending.
But
who don't know what they're doing, but they treat you like.
But you do know there's a correlation of your past to why you left Dicom, right?
How? School me.
Okay.
How?
Because you're not used to confrontation. You're used to just saying, you know what?
I'm out.
Yeah. And actually, don't do that to me. I'm hurt and I'm not ready for this. And
no,
and I'm out.
No, not even. But with no Taku's.
Well, you should go and think about but you should go and think about it. Like,
no,
why wouldn't you stick it through? Because firstly, you are advertising.
I tried. I think I went in there with a different expectation.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting work where you actually enjoy going to. You wake up in the morning, you're like, I'm going to bus. I'm going to.
But didn't you enjoy that for a while? I saw you ribbon cutting tissues and bins online.
It was fun for those, split seconds. There were the times, when you're a creative, you'd think that you will be given, your right to be creative, you know, but you're creative, but you still need to do things our way.
Yeah. Rules of engagement.
I get that, but to me, I was just like,
you're like, I'm done with this. I'm going to be my own boss, so that nobody tells me why and when I should be creative.
I guess if we're going to put it that way, then sure.
I mean, you leaving Dicom and now starting Pineapple Studios.
Yeah.
Does that pay the bills? Does Pineapple Studios pay the bills, or Taku is carrying you right now?
No, my husband is carrying me hard right now.
So when did you birth Pineapple Studios, and what was the point? What is the point of Pineapple Studios?
Okay, so Pineapple Creative Studio, the idea was actually birthed in 2016.
Okay.
And it's just something that I find lacking in our industry.
Which is
I want a place where I can go to and feel confident and feel appreciated, even if I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Like, where is that in the world?
Sorry?
Where is that in the world?
Where you can feel confident even if you don't know what you're doing. It's where I will be. It's what I'm trying to build, because I haven't found that.
Okay.
Yes. That's the point. You know, maybe because I've felt so trashy for so long in my life, I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm tired of people dictating my worth.
Okay.
You know, because that's exactly what...
But you're 24, you're just starting, babe.
I am. And I'd rather start on my own terms and figure it out. I'd rather fail and know that I tried than not try at all and just say, okay, Chenge, this is not going to work, so you need to go corporate. You need to get someone who will employ you. Like you're saying, I'm just 24, so I still have the time.
You have a chance to mess up and do it right, and mess up and do it right again.
So I'd rather do that. And then if it doesn't work, I'm still in school right now. I'm putting myself through school. I'm studying digital marketing.
Oh, the Shaw Academy one?
No. I'm doing one with the Digital Marketing Institute. It's an international board.
Okay.
So I'm still, let's say, cushioning myself, you know, but...
We know that.
I believe...
I see what you did there with the cushioning.
Yeah. I believe in my dream, and it's something that has burdened me. Even when I was here at Capi Talk, I would dance here.
We're going to make you dance just now, don't worry.
You know, but I would do that with my show, because that's... If I'm not smiling for a camera, I'd rather be dancing for it.
So you're always supposed to be in front of a camera. I mean, you're called to the front of the camera.
Yes.
So when did the pineapple come? Okay, the pineapple came later, but pineapple came out first. Where did that come from? Why pineapple?
Funny story. My friend Tashinga, the one I went to
from
school
the TLC,
with, she doesn't even know this.
Okay.
So this is like first time coming out.
We always have exclusives here.
She called herself Tasha Apple.
Okay.
And I thought, oh, that is so cool. You know, like, yeah, she's doing the most out here. It's because she's this confident, amazing person. And she called herself Apple. And I was like, okay, if I were to have a nickname, I'd call myself Pineapple.
Why the pineapple? Is it delicious?
Yes.
But it's spiky.
It is, which is where a lot of people always ask me, where did pineapple come from? Is it because you have a fat ass? No, it's not. It's not, guys. Now, here is where pineapple comes from. So, the same way a pineapple is prickly on the outside and sweet on the inside, I've been known to be abrasive.
Yeah, you're very feisty.
At first, yes.
No, you're feisty.
I'm feisty? Okay, let's use feisty. So a lot of people can't handle that. They think, Chenge is rude, or Chenge is, you know, whatever. But once you get to know me, I'm like a cool person. I feel like I'm such a sweet, chilled person.
Yes, you are.
You know,
Shame.
so that's how the pineapple name actually then relates to me. So that's where pineapple comes from,
and
guys.
Pineapple is good for a lot of things. I'll tell you off air.
Skirt.
So where is Pineapple Creative Studios going, and what have you done? I've seen you. You're already an instructor at a gym.
Yes.
You're already performing at like amazing performances.
Thank you.
Yeah. So where is that going? Is that where you want to go? Do you want to be a gym instructor?
Actually, I never saw myself as a gym instructor.
Okay.
But at this point in my life, I'm like, every single opportunity that comes
to dance,
I'm going to take it. Because it's all part of the story. I've learned that I never thought I would be on radio. I never ever thought I'd be in advertising. So there's so many things that I thought I would do, but I didn't end up doing. So I'm just like, that's where I'm supposed to be. You know, it's fate, if you call it.
Do you know this Australian choreographer?
What's her name?
Her name is, what's her name? She does he does she does, what's her name? Bring the tablet and I'll find it for you.
Okay.
So is that where you're going? What is it that you want to do? So tell me while I look for this person, if I remember.
So the model that we've come up with is, well, foolproof.
Okay.
Because it's tried and tested. You know, it's something that is taken over the internet by storm. You know those videos you watch and there's people always dancing in the center and then there's just a camera and people cheering on the sidelines. There's actually a lot of work that goes into it. So what we want to do is we actually want to teach people how to dance. Now, the bottom line is not just dancing. It's making people feel confident about themselves, you know, feel proud about themselves. And like I'm saying, just have that space where even if you don't know what you're doing, you have 2 left feet. So what?
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
this one says, please remind her of Crazy Mukoma Masimba. She once gave a slot on her evening show.
Yes.
This one, I might as well. This one just says, hello, Kapi Tokia. Hello to you too. If you want, call me. The phone lines are open. I completely forgot to open the phone lines, and it's 8 minutes before the hour of 8. Imagine. She sounds like a smart lady, really smart, but the gap years explained her confusion. You knew they've probably done the best for her. That's a lie.
No.
That's a lie.
Not at all.
We all got different parts, and she
Yeah.
sounds like a strong character. And she would have had fun at varsity. I know that, but she could have probably not. So let's all work with what her path she's following. And this one says Pineapple the Pineapple was her radio name. No, it was. It's not just was.
It is.
It's her lifestyle now. This girl, let me actually Google this young lady who I think it's where you're going. And if not, if all this show was for you for this, it's so you know about this woman. So 0717777777 is where you want to send your WhatsApp or call me 495112 prefix 0242 or call me 0772249229. 7 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. And I'm looking for this. You know what? I can't even spell Australia. And my son is there. Australian. So tell me, Pineapple,
Yes.
how is your marriage with Taco?
It's interesting. I
Why?
always use this word because I feel like you can't describe marriage as either good or bad.
Yes.
Because you're always learning something about yourself and something about the other person.
Yes.
But he is always there for me.
I know, because I see him everywhere.
Yeah, and he's like right here.
Like a shadow.
He is literally in the studio, standing in the corner. If there's one thing I know for sure.
And how did you know he was the one?
I didn't.
Really?
Actually, I didn't. Like I said, when it happened, it was just, yo, I'm single, you're single, let's make it happen. You know? And I kind of gave him an ultimatum, actually. I was like, bruh, if we date for 1 year and you know, got like a sign of something, you know, no ring,
give
no
a guy a
ring,
pressure.
you know, like I need to know that you're serious about me. If you're not, then tongo ita my life, you know. And in that year, I discovered a lot about me. I had my commitment issues, you know, because of my abandonment issues. So I always expect people to leave.
No,
you know,
people are not always going to leave.
But
though.
that's because of how I grew up, you know.
Google the royal family. I found them.
Okay.
The instructor is curvy like you are. She's chubby, but she has done choreography for the very best in the world. And I see you go there.
Thank you.
I see you choreograph for these big people, and people like, oh, you know how we're always like, there's a Zimbabwean in Game of Thrones. Then he says, we are going to be like, but I know, guys, I know Pineapple. I saw her. You will choreograph because you are so good.
Thank you.
So, what is in the future for you and Taku? Baby soon? No. Wedding? Yes? No?
Actually, I'd be lying.
Is he still dancing? Yes,
Yes,
no?
he is.
Okay.
Yes, he is. Well, that's one thing that's for sure right now. We will be dancing together. Babies, God willing.
Okay.
Yes. And a wedding, no pressure.
I'm not zero pressure. Right. So, why would you tell a young woman out there who's probably going through exactly what you've gone through? Confused sometimes, good sometimes. What? Like, what would you say to them? Because your story is just starting. What would you say to them? There could be someone right now who's taking 2 gap years or 3.
Yeah.
Someone who doesn't know what they want to study.
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
I'm tempted to say it will be okay, but it won't be. It's tough.
Okay.
People are going to take advantage of you.
Okay.
People are going to treat you like you don't matter. Expect that. It's
Okay.
people. But just know your self-worth, know who you are, know where you're going.